Hello Libra, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well Libra, I am here today to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of July 19th through July 25th. Now, before I get into your reading, Libra, there's one thing I do want you to remember. These are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. You'll understand if it's your message. Also, if you're here checking out your sun sign and you don't find your message here, feel free to check out your moon and or your rising signs. You might find your message there. And if at that point you still don't find your message, either you can come back next week and I'll have a whole new set of messages, or feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. All right, Libra, so we're going to go ahead and get into your message. So first and foremost, what we'll do today, Libra, is we're going to pull you an oracle card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, just to give us some insight into what's going on in your week, what you're dealing with, what's around you, and what Spirit wants to speak with you about this week, okay? So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. What messages do you have for Libra? Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. Okay, there's one card. We'll see if we can get any more out for you. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and see if we have any more messages for Libra. Spirit, do you have any more messages for Libra? Okay, woo, you guys got a total of 3 cards today. So let's go ahead and see what it is that Spirit wants to talk to you about. So this was the first card, this was our second card, and our third card. So our first card to come out for you this week is happiness. All right, Libra, so there's a lot of joy around you. There's a lot of good times, a lot of happy times. You're enjoying what it is you're doing. You're enjoying where it is you are, and you're enjoying who you're with. And you're just having a sense of overwhelming happiness. Now, I don't mean overwhelming in a bad sense, but in a good sense. You just feel really good about everything around you. Now, it also could be that when you see dolphins, that could be one of your spiritual signs that whatever's going on right there at that point, that's where your happiness lies. That's where you need to seek out your happiness, okay? Now, your third card to come out is flow. Yeah, you're happy, Libra, because you've stepped into the flow. You're no longer in your own way. You have stepped out of your own way, and you're allowing things to happen. It's almost like you're giving in to the universe. You're giving in to the divine, and you're saying, you know what? I'm not going to try to push anything in a certain direction. I'm not going to try and go in a certain direction. I am going to just do what it is that I need to do, and I'm going to step into the flow, and I'm going to allow everything to unfold how it's meant to unfold, because I know that I might have a little bit of control because I do co-create my reality with Spirit, but I do know that they know what's best for me, so I will allow them to bring in the energy that I need. Now, the third card coming out is Stand Still. Yes, now, Libra, you know, this card coming out, something in your life is at a standstill because you kind of stood in your own way when it came to the energy of this situation. It was like you wanted this situation to happen, you needed this situation to happen, but because of what's going on in the world right now, things are kind of being held off from this. So this could be a job situation, this could be a relationship, whatever it may be, something is at a standstill right now. But you just have to allow it to flow and allow it to happen how it's supposed to happen. Don't try to push too hard because that could upset your happiness. So right now, just go with the flow, go with how life is playing out, and stay in this mode because this was the first card to come out, so this is the strongest energy. So whatever in your life is not moving forward right now, know that everything will work out exactly how it needs to, especially with this flow card here, okay? So now, Libra, before we move on to the tarot part of your reading, I am actually going to read what the book says about your first and most powerful card, which is happiness, to get you some further insight into what it is the Spirit is talking to you about here, okay? All right, happiness. Let me find that 1 second. Here we go. Happiness, shimmering sunshine. Our sun is at the center of our solar system. Our planet and our lives revolve around its cycles of light and dark. Our inner and outer biological rhythms, as well as the rhythms of every animate and inner part of our life, are ruled by this celestial force. In the far past, the sun has been thought of as a god. Traditionally, it has been associated with happiness, joy, hope, enlightenment, illumination, truth, cheer, warmth, and goodwill. Additionally, sunlight is an expansive force. When something is heating up by the light of the sun, it enlarges. Without the energy of the sun, things contract. The sun carries the deepest energy of expansion in life. So to receive this card is to know that you are expanding. Yes, so there are a lot of happy things around you, but like those cards said, that something is at a standstill right now. Something is not moving, but that's because you're stepping into the flow and you're allowing things to happen how they're meant to happen. So even though something isn't happening right now, not to fear, Libra. It will work out in the future, but right now something is not moving forward, okay? And it's not for you to worry about. It's for you to stay in the here and now and to stay focused on your happiness and stay focused on being in the flow. Now, what the Sacred Landscape wants you to know is click your ears and shout for joy. The signs are with you. Let your light shine. Abounding good luck awaits you. A gateway is opening for even much more joy and happiness. Your life is expanding. Opportunities are emerging. This is the time to go forward with glee. Love deeply and fully. Embrace life with open arms. Goodness is flowing to you. The only thing to be aware of is to monitor your expansion in a metered way. Too much, too fast can be overwhelming. Yes, so that standstill card could be indicative of a need to maybe slow down in an area of your life and not push so hard. Just step into the flow and allow things to happen the way they're meant to happen. Okay, Libra? So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to move forward into the tarot part of your reading. And with the tarot, we will look at the energies to help you keep grounded, the energies to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies are coming your way. Because Libra, we live in a world of polarity, so we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really understand how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies that are coming our way. Now, after we look at the positive and negative energies, and we'll also look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, Libra, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded. And the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit, so what energies are going to help you keep Libra grounded? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? Okay, Libra, so we do have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this week, to remain grounded, there's a need to walk away from something. And I think the need is to walk away from pushing so hard into an area of your life. Because we did have that standstill and we had the flow card as well. So I feel like what this is indicative of is there's a need to stop pushing so hard, knowing that everything's working out the way it's meant to be. So it's like you need to walk away from that attachment to outcome. You need to stop pushing so hard into a situation and know that Spirit's got you. Know that their cup is going to overflow in your life and you're going to feel so held and so blessed with whatever's coming your way, but you have to just let that flow. You have to let that energy come because the eights are about change and attainment and regeneration. So everything is coming to you. Everything is coming to you the way it needs to, but to remain grounded this week, you need to just step into the flow. Don't try to push so hard into any area of your life. Know that everything is unfolding exactly how it's meant to unfold. Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Queen of Cups. So there's a need. There's a need this week, Libra, to listen to your gut feeling. Listen to how it is you feel inside. Your intuition is very strong at this time because, the Queen of Cups is a very intuitive being. She's really connected in with her emotions and with the emotions of others. So I feel like this week you need to really, truly trust. Trust what it is you feel inside. Trust your gut feelings because that's going to bring you the security that you need to walk away from that attachment to outcome, to allow happiness to be your main focus at this time. It also could be that someone in your life or someone in your area needs your compassion at this time. They need you to be there for them. They need you to care for them and worry about them and kind of like be a little more focused on what's going on in their life. Now, I know that seems really kind of pushy on that side, but the Queen of Cups is a very compassionate, loving, nurturing, helpful soul, okay? They have a lot of emotional security, and they're able to help other people. And I just get this sense that there could be someone in your life, Libra, and I do get a sense that it's just strongly that it is possibly a family member, and this person just needs you. They need you around them. They need your help because they've kind of given up. They've kind of lost their sense of way, and they need you to help them on that journey, okay, Libra? Because I feel like this is actually that person. This is that person just kind of giving up to God and saying, I need some help. And what's happening here is now God's stepping in and saying, okay, well, I have a Libra. I have a Libra that can bring that balance you need into your life. Don't pull too much from this Libra, but they're there to help you. So definitely there could be for some of you out there a need to help someone in and around your space. But for most of you, for most of you, I think you just need to listen to your intuition this week, and it's going to trust you. It's going to guide you, not trust you. Sorry about that. You need to trust it, and it is going to guide you to the happiness that you seek. We're going to go ahead and move forward. Now, Libra, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for the week, as well as what negative challenges or negative energies could be coming your way. All right, Spirit Team, so what positive energies are coming in for Libra, and what negative energies are coming their way? All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups and the Sun card. Interesting. You know what? I'm starting to feel like there isn't a whole lot of negativity here for you, Libra. I feel like, you know, I was feeling a sense of frustration a minute ago, and I think I was kind of feeling your energy, but I think that frustration is very surface level. It doesn't go very deep at this time. You're really rising above a lot of the negative energies in your life, and you're really trusting in your flow. Like that flow card did come out, and so you're trusting in the flow, and there's a lot of positive energy around you. It just needs to take you to reach out and grab it. But let's go ahead and get each of these cards. So as far as the positive energies coming out for you of the week, we do have the Knight of Cups. So someone is coming forward to you. Either you're going towards someone, or someone's coming towards you with some information, with a message, and it is a message of love. It is a message of reassurance that they are there to support you, or it is either you going towards someone with a message of support. But I feel like whatever's coming your way is very much genuine. It's very much, you know, has a heart in it, it has soul in it, and it's meant to make you feel, or make the other person feel, like there is love there. Like there's a sense of, like, you know, someone just coming in and being like, look, this is how I feel, this is what I want to say, and how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? And then when they say that, know that this person is being very genuine, whether it is you or them, Libra, but definitely someone is trying to be a little romantic this week, trying to be a little cheeky, trying to be a little, you know, like playful, and that's going to be very positive for you, Libra, because I feel like in the past, you know, there was a standstill. Like the card said, there was a standstill in something in your life, and there wasn't really a lot of movement forward, but movement is finally here, and movement's finally happening. But you have to not push, just allow it to come when it wants to come. But definitely I do feel like there is a message of love, either from you or from someone else coming your way, okay? Now, this could be a young energy. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It could just be you as yourself really being open to that message of love. Now, as far as the negative energies coming your way, yeah, I don't see a whole lot of them because we have the Sun card. And I do want to be honest with you. This is the first time that this card has come out, I think, in any of the readings that I've done with this deck. So there's a lot of happiness here for you. There's a lot of fun, a lot of warmth, there's a lot of success, and there's a lot of positivity happening for you right now, Libra. But you have to listen and trust your gut instinct when it comes to the situations that bring you happiness in your life. I feel like for some of you, you haven't really been listening. You've been feeling the gut feelings, but you haven't been acting on them. You've kind of been pushing away and trying to walk towards something else. But there's a cup of happiness here for you, and you have to be willing to feel it in the moment. So like I said, trust your gut instincts, because yeah, there's whatever you're working on, you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. But the thing is that, you know, if you try to push too hard, there might be a sense of temporary depression or unhappiness. So maybe that's where the negative energy lies, because I'm kind of hearing that for you, that you've been pushing really hard into something or really hoping for something, and because you've been so focused on that, it's kind of, you're having a sense of sadness and a sense of depression because you're not feeling like you're getting what you want when you need it, and it's not for you to decide. Like I said, things are happening for you in divine timing, so you need to release that a little bit. So definitely watch out for that, okay? Don't try to push too hard, because you might find yourself in a state of depression, okay? But let's go ahead and move forward, Libra, and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies. And how might this Sun card affect you, okay? Because I'm not really sure if it's a negative or really a positive vibe on the Sun card. I'm kind of getting both. Feelings from this. For some of you, it's a very positive card because there's a lot of success here, a lot of happiness. And then for some of you, I feel like you've been pushing so hard into your happiness that you're kind of falling back into a place of depression and kind of falling back into a place of sadness because you don't feel like things are moving how you would like them to move forward. So we're going to have to pull out your second card and see what this is more talking about, but let's go ahead and get them, okay? So, Spirit, how can Libra best invite in the positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? Or how might the Sun energy affect them? Okay, so we do have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay, yeah, okay, so I'm kind of understanding this here. There are two messages here, but it is kind of swaying more towards that, you know, pushing too hard and, you know, kind of falling back into depression, but we'll get there. Oppression could be a part of that too. You could feel very heavy right now because that word did come out on its own. I meant to say depression, but oppression came out. So you could feel very heavy energy on you right now, okay, Libra? But let's go ahead and let's go over here to the Two of Pentacles. So as far as how to best invite in those positive energies, you need to bring yourself into a place of balance. You need to bring yourself back into a place of equal give and take, okay? There could have been a little bit of one-sidedness here when it comes to a connection you were having. That connection could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or, you know, any of the signs for that matter. You'll know what it fits for you because you'll understand what it is that I'm talking about and this message is meant for you. It's almost like either you've been giving a lot of yourself to this connection or someone else or the other party has been giving a lot of themselves to this connection and you haven't been really giving much back or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to bring this situation into a place of balance so that standstill could be walked away from. So that message is for those of you who are feeling this romantic connection here. We're feeling that romantic connection. It's time for you to bring that equal give and take back into the situation so that things can no longer be at standstill, but they can move forward in a more balanced equilibrium. Move forward in a more equal give and take, okay? Now, for some of you who are single and this isn't a love message, whatever it is you're sharing, whatever's coming to you this week, know that it's a genuine message of love. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic love. It could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a boss, but there's been some imbalance, and that's why I feel like whatever this message is coming from a genuine place because balance wants to be brought back into a situation for you, Libra, okay? So definitely this week, to receive that message, to receive that cup, to receive that love, to receive whatever it is that's coming your way with that genuine heart, you need to bring yourself into a more balanced place. You know, like, be willing to listen. Be willing to listen to what this person has to say without quickly judging a situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to step back, release the judgment, and just know that whatever you're hearing is coming from a genuine place. Or whatever it is you're sharing, you're also coming from a genuine place because you brought yourself back into balance, whatever that situation may be, okay? Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, as far as the sun energy could affect you, we do have that Page of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you know what? This does have to feel coming back into that pushing too hard, okay? You've been pushing really hard into a situation, trying to get where you want to go. You've been trying to come from a balanced place. You've been trying to do all the learning you need to do, the studying you need to do, the gathering of information, but you've been pushing so hard into this situation, like really focusing so much on that it has stunted the happiness here for you, and it's pushing you back into a place of depression. I mean, you're doing really good at rising above this because there is some success here. There is some success here, but I just do feel like, you know, I feel like what's happening here is there was some information that was supposed to come in for you. There was some information that was supposed to come in for you, but because that information hasn't come yet, it's pushing you back into this place of sadness because you're like, well, what's happening? Why haven't I received this information? Why is everything at a standstill? So that's what I'm feeling here. You were hoping to gather something, whether it was a cup of love, whether it was just someone coming in with some information you needed, or whether this was internally. There was something going on here where you were so focused on an outcome that when that outcome didn't come, it pushed you back into a place of sadness. But there's still success here, Libra. There's still success here. So you have to watch out for those energies. Even when you haven't received what it is that you've been looking for, know that the universe knows that you're in the flow and is trying to do everything that they can at this point to bring you your happiness, but for some reason there is something at a standstill, and that's the energy you have to watch out for. Don't fall into depression, don't fall into sadness, but know that everything's going to work out how it needs to work out when it needs to work out, okay? So don't be so attached to outcome. That might be the name of your reading, because I feel like you're really you're waiting for something to come, Libra, and you're like, oh my God, when's it going to be here? This is my happiness. But because you're so focused that when things don't come in the way you want it to, you're falling back into a place of a lack of success, even though success is definitely here for you, okay? So watch out for those energies. So now we're going to do, Libras, we're going to move forward. and we are going to look at the benefit of the positive energies, as well as how to best overcome this negative challenge of really pushing too hard and being too attached to outcome. Now, I do want to tell you, you've been doing the right steps here, Libra. You've been doing what you need to do. You've been seeing from a higher perspective. You've been gaining some learning. You've been doing all the steps. You've been crossing the bridges that you need to cross. But now it's time for you to just wait for the energy to come in, okay? Don't push too hard. But let's go ahead and look forward. So, Spirit Team, what is the benefit of the positive energies for Libra? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? Now, the Seven of Swords did want to come out of there. So there is a sense of, sadness and depression here because there's a lot of mental challenges. There's a lot of mental challenges. This has really had you up in your head. And I think there's a deceptive energy there, okay? You've been looking at something the wrong way and not really seeing it for the truth. But let's go ahead and get out your cards. So what we have here is we have the King of Swords and the Devil card. Yeah, it's time for you to break free. It is time for you to break free. But let's go ahead and focus over here on the King of Swords first. So as far as the benefit of the positive energies, yeah, there's some truth coming to you this week, Libra. There's some truth. Some happiness is coming your way. Something that's going to have a lot of wisdom for you, a lot of insight, a lot of guidance. And you're going to feel really good about this because you're seeing the truth. Because we do have the owl here. And the owl, to me, is indicative of pure wisdom, pure truth, and guidance. And we also have the crow, so there's a little bit of magic, a little bit of mystery here. And what's happening is you are finally seeing the truth for the situation. You're getting that message you want, and it's giving you a lot of personal power back, a lot of intellectual power. It's almost like you're able to stand up again in your authority and be like, okay, well, because I didn't push so hard, I got the information I wanted, and now I see the truth, and I'm ready. I'm ready to move forward in my life. I'm ready to move forward into my happiness. So definitely, you are receiving the message you want this week, Libra, for most of you. For most of you, you are receiving the messages you want. Now, for some of you that don't receive that message, what it is here, what I'm seeing here, is that you're understanding. You're understanding that you can't push so hard into a situation. You have to wait for that information to come to you. And this is about you not worrying too much about when that information is going to come. But just knowing that you've done the work. You've done the things necessary. You've brought yourself back into balance. And you're just going to wait. You're going to wait, and when the information comes in, whether it be negative or positive, you're going to be okay with it. You're going to be okay with it because you know that you've done the work. You know that you've done the work necessary that was needed for whatever the situation is, okay? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, yeah, you have been really kind of stuck in a mental place of depression, of sadness, of attachment to outcome, of over-expectation. And that wasn't a good thing for you anymore, Libra. That wasn't a good thing because, you felt like you needed to keep pushing. You felt like you needed to keep pushing, but almost what was happening here, it was almost kind of runner-chaser kind of vibe. You were pushing, and it was pushing the situation further away rather than stopping and allowing it to flow in. So this week, you need to break away from that. Stop being so attached to outcome. Stop pushing so hard because what's happening here is just causing a lot of mental stress for you, a lot of mental anxiety. It's almost like you're beating yourself up over something that you don't even have all the information yet, Libra. You don't even have all the information yet. So don't beat yourself up over the situation too much because there's going to be some sort of success here for you because there's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of happiness. But like that standstill card said, you have to wait for that outcome to come. So definitely this week, break free from those mental energies. Break free from that attachment to outcome and just lets the situation flow how it's meant to flow so you can regain your power when that information and that truth comes in, okay? So now, Libra, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward and we're going to pull you one more tarot card, and this is going to be the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. So, Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th? All right, Libra, so your overall outcome card is the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to relax from the situation. Don't push so hard. Let the energy flow how it needs to flow. And know that you're held during this. Know that you're held during this situation. I feel like your heart's also been tied up in this, whatever the situation is. You really gave your all. You've really given your all to this situation. And now it's time for that energy to be reciprocated. So take some time out for yourself. Take some time out to rest, to relax, have a little fun, and don't stress so much on the outcome, okay? Don't stress so much on the outcome because you just need to kind of let it flow. You need to let it flow how it needs to flow. I just saw the energy of like a waterfall flowing down over you. So yeah, that's just indicative of me that you just need to let the situation flow and allow everything to unfold the way it's meant to unfold. Don't push so hard and be a little lenient with yourself during this time. Okay, Libra? So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pull you 3 advice cards from the Divine Directions to give you some extra wisdom or advice for your week. Okay, so give me one moment while I tap into Spirit's energy to get those advice cards for you. All right, Spirit, what messages of wisdom and guidance do you have for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. What messages of guidance and wisdom and love do you have for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. All right, well, there's your first one right there, love. It's the right time for you to experience a loving, committed relationship. Enjoy it. For those of you that a relationship is coming in, that a cup of love is coming in, know that this is genuine and know that this is meant for you at this time. It's time for you to open your heart to love and to allow some sort of relationship to come in and to heal you because this person is perfectly in alignment with you, perfectly going to be connected to you, and even though I'm getting a sense that even though, the road may be rocky at times, but this person is so genuine and loves you so much that it's time for you to open your heart to this person, okay? But let's go ahead and get your other messages out here. So your second message of advice and wisdom to come out is birth. This is a time of new beginnings. Embrace a new life with open arms. Yes, this comes back to this happy card. The happy card said embrace this new life with open arms. Embrace this happiness. So just allow the energy to flow. Don't push too hard, Libra, because things will happen exactly how it's meant to happen. Because there are no coincidences in life. At least that's what I believe. And I think if you're here too, you believe that too. Everything happens for a reason. And it's meant to teach us. It's meant to get us ready for the new things in life. Even when things end, when it's time to walk away from things, new doors will open and new happiness will come in. So don't push too hard. Just embrace life right now with open arms. Now your third card to come out is ask. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. So yes, for some of you people out there, some of you Libras who've been going through a hard time, how this situation has been hard for you to understand, and you've really fallen back in depression and fallen back into sadness, ask for your friends to help. Ask people around you to lift you up because that's what they're there for. If they're genuine friends and if they love you like they do, they will be right there for you no matter what, through thick and thin, right there to help you to overcome any issue and any attachment to outcome that you have in your life. Okay, Libra? Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it at this time. Well, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and this is my channel, Wow Oracle. I want to say thank you, Libra, for being with me in this space, for connecting with me, and for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you, Libra. Namaste.